Hey, hi to anyone who is joining to watch. I'm just working on a side project. I thought I would just go live if anybody has any questions. If you're watching me on YouTube or Twitter, you can, send me your questions in the chat. I'm not really continuously narrating while I go. To be very honest, more sort of focused on just writing the code. But if anybody has any questions, you can drop the questions, and I'm happy to answer them. Just to set up some context for people who are on the stream or if they watch the video later. So um, I was gonna make something like this. I just created this on Bolt, just a MVP, and I'm now actually creating it properly. So the idea is like a lot of people can join a group, and the group has all the members and their locations, and you can generate some suggestions of places to meet. So after everybody joins, we select a midpoint of the group, which is basically the centroid of the group. I guess in future I would want to make it the midpoint by distance, by time of reaching. For now, it's just midpoint. There's a geographical midpoint, and then we see possible pubs or restaurants or bookstores or parks where you can meet. That was the basic idea initially. This I'm just kind of trying to code it from scratch with a proper backend and a front end separately right now. Uh, this is kind of where I am right now. I have created most of the API. Like you can register as a new user, log in as a user, update user's location. You can create a new group. You can update a group, join a group, or leave a group. All of that stuff. Uh, yeah, kind of. That's where we are. I'll make the front end soon enough, I guess. Yeah. Hi, Sunny. क्या हाल है? I was seeing if I can do a space and live stream simultaneously possible together or not. Uh, I mean, technically, I can join a, a space and this live stream can actually go on in parallel, but I can't start both myself. Uh, I uh, I would say like Twitter would definitely have more users if they allowed like the combination, like the host of the space can share their screen and rest of the people in the space can still talk with each other. But I don't think that's possible right now. Cool. Okay, let's get back to what I was doing. I think I wanted to add some tests. Group update using group code. Okay, I need to join group test and leave group test. Okay. Let's see how much. Yeah, Sunny. So I'm not completely vibe coding. Like what I'm doing is I'll just show you. I have been trying to do is I'm going to Cursor, asking it to generate a file for each feature, and then mostly I'm having to edit it a bit. So I'll just show this. I think I'm using. Yeah. Okay. For joining and leaving a group add these cases, join group via group ID, join group via group code, leave group via group ID. Use update group test as a reference. First, create two users. Create a group using token of first user. Do rest of the operations using token of second user. A bit, I mean, if I made an issue for somebody to create this as a PR, I don't think I would explain kind of more than this. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to generate using like this. Let's see. Gemini 2.5 Pro is generally doing it better, but that is a bit costly. So it's like $0.05 per request, but it not really is that because I'm using my own API key. And Claude is kind of free with Cursor because I have the subscription. So I tried with Cloud first, and if it is not really great, then I try with Gemini like that. So let's see. Now I've not tried Tray. I have tried Klein and Rue, CLINE, Klein and Rue, RW. I think broadly speaking, the like in an existing code base, if I give description of this much type and ask it to build, the output quality broadly is not different from Cursor. So it's the other thing I do like sometimes when I don't want to open the ID and I want somebody to just do it for me and I will just review the PR, I use GitHub Copilot Workspaces. So that is something that I use. It's not GitHub Copilot inside VS Code. It is a website, workspaces.githubcopilot.com or something like that. So let's see. Group membership test. It has generated. So I mean, what I have seen a lot of people do with this is not even read the code. I have come to the point where I end up reading the code before accepting, kind of thing. But sometimes people just accept, then it does not work, and then they go and fix it in the second try. But look, let's try actually running this test. Most of the times it does not work out of the box. Small edits usually are required. Yeah, I think something failed. Let's see what failed. I'll probably just read the code first. Create the groups. Test group 1, test group 2, group 1, group 2. Okay. Join group via group ID. Leave group via group ID. I think the leave failed. Okay, I think I can accept it and then fix it afterwards. Okay, join fails as well. Okay. This is the part where it is not fun because you're debugging somebody else's written code at this point. I mean, this is one way of doing it. If it almost fails everything, then I end up usually just writing the test myself and using the autocomplete instead. In fact, I think I will do that. So I will probably create a common function to create a group. That's easier than writing that code every time. Yeah, see you, Sunny. Okay, so join group with group ID. Request body is not this actually. There is no request body. It will have latitude and longitude instead. Um, Join group has group user join request latitude and longitude. Okay. Uh, uh, Whoever is Edge on Twitter about telling new viewers what's going on. I mean, I'm just side coding a project, really not teaching something. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer. Not about what I am coding. If they have in general any questions, I'm happy to answer. So yeah, that's about it. The What I'm working on itself is available on my GitHub. So it's here. Oh, it does not have a README, but yeah, I'm just creating an app for meetup groups to find a midpoint to meet. That's basically it. So made a version which was completely made using uh, Bolt.new. But I'm trying to make a proper one with proper backend and a front end and all of that stuff now. Okay. Method. And user one dot token. User two dot token actually. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay. I think this should work with. Expected. Okay, we had an issue. Okay, group one, 409. Where do I end up with the 409? Create group. Join group. Create user has failed with the 409. Why? Let's see. Okay, okay, okay. Join group with group ID 400. Okay, taking some time out for the questions. Lokesh, you have asked some good open source projects to learn from. Lokesh, can you give me a little bit idea about what tech stack you mostly work on? Like, are you mobile developer, web developer, backend? What programming language you have worked on? I think I can give you an answer based on that. Uh, H, you're working on a project where you click pictures of your closet and using AI give you outfit suggestions. Nice, nice, nice. That's a great idea actually. Uh, Hey Ravi, I'm good. How are you doing? Okay, what was I doing? Join group did not work. Why did it not work? Where's the request, right? Slash join with a put. Slash join with a put. Uh, Latitude and longitude. That's fine. And I pass user 2 dot token. Okay, I get a 400. Where is the 400 happening? Group join. Group join. Get group ID. Parse body. Um, Join group. Oh, okay. Okay, Lokesh, just saw your message about the languages. I think, I mean, Python obviously has a lot of open source projects. For Java, I think some of the Apache stuff are good open source projects that you can try to contribute to, but they might be very complex to get started with. Uh, so let me actually think of. Yeah, I think one project I just remembered. I was just looking through my list of some projects on open source I to try out. I think there's this project called JSoup. It's written in Java, which is basically in Python. There used to be this program called Beautiful Soup, which is for parsing HTML using Python for scraping websites. JSoup is basically a similar thing in Java. It's a nice project because it's not uh, extremely large or complex project, but it's a very highly used project. It's not easy to contribute to that, but it's easy to at least use the project and start finding some things to do in that. It's called JSoup. That's something you might want to try. In Python, I mean, these days, if you're working with LLM and all, I think there's this Comfy UI, which is like a tool to access these diffusion models like stable diffusion and all. You can actually try and like it has a lot of open issues, so you can try contributing to that if you do like to, and especially if you're working with LLM models and all. Comfy UI might be something you'll be naturally also um, find useful to work with. Ravi, I have no idea. Haven't heard much about that place. Okay, anyway, back to what was I doing? Uh, I got a create error. Why did that happen? Groups. What's the error? The request body is not valid. Okay. Group user join request supposed to have latitude and longitude as floats. Why did that not work? Request body, latitude, and longitude. Okay. Lokesh, about AI at Meta, I mean, yeah, we do use, I mean, we don't vibe code kind of like this. There are some AI tools to generate code. A lot of people use that. Yeah, we do that. Uh, Ravi, so, I mean, maybe you can drop me a DM separately and we can chat. I mean, some of the advice would be very contextual based on what you have worked on and not. Uh, I mean, you start as an intern and you're tech lead in 4 years. That's a great journey, I would say. First of all, congratulations on that. Uh, I mean, I feel in general, growth comes from solving more complex problems. And, if you can find more complex problems in where you are right now, you can try and do that. Uh, if you don't see any more complex problems available where you are, you might look at other opportunities. So yeah, that's like the general way of finding bigger things to work on, is what I feel. Hey Abhay, one piece of advice. I mean, I can't really give a very direct yes or no answer here, but one thing I will say is that if you don't have a uh, proper source of income source sorted out, I would recommend not taking up a huge educational loan for this purpose. Uh, I would say first try to get a job at your current level, sort out an income stream. After that, if you want to do an education program to upskill to better jobs, you can. I would not recommend taking up a big loan when you don't even have that sorted out. That's just my opinion about whether or not you should make an expense if you have the money or not. That part. About the effectiveness of the program, I think uh, I've taught at Scalar for a while. Uh, what the program really gives you is it gives you a certain structure and consistency. It does not give you any knowledge that's not available outside. Things that teach in that program are also available, openly available, a lot of sources outside. I don't think anybody claims also that what is being taught at Scalar is not available outside. I think it gives you a classroom kind of atmosphere, forces you to do your assignments, all of that stuff. If you have the discipline, then you don't need an external program to force you to do that. If you don't, then it is effective. There are a lot of people for whom that is effective, and they do that and it's useful. That's what I can say. Oh, okay. Back to where I was. I think. Okay, I'm in a bit of a mess. Let me sort this out. Join group with ID. Request body. Why is that not going? Let's that application JSON. Okay. Hey Vivek, I don't know what answer you want. Probably I'm a bad interviewer. Tough luck. What can we do? That's correct. Body string, attitude, and longitude. Okay, cool. Here's a join request. Okay, that works. 200. It should not be 200. Groups should be status accepted. Okay. Cool. Second one. There is no such thing as 100%. I mean, people go into the placement process after that, and you have to do well in the placement process. So it's not like there is just because you take admission to Scalar, there's a guarantee that you will get hired after that. Okay, the test passed, but not the way I would have wanted to. Anyway, let me write the list of the validations for now. Um, this should be cool. Oh no. Cool. Let's check if the data has been created. Uh, group users. User 3, group ID. Okay. Cool. Okay. That's fine. What else? The body did not work. I have to fix this. Okay. Create group. Okay. Fine. Okay. We need to add a test for leaving a group as well. Let's see if that works. This should be an empty body anyway. Group 1. Okay. Group has been left. Let's see, did that work? Deleted. Cool. People can leave the groups. Okay, fair enough. What do we do next after that? Okay. Cool. Okay. Should be able to rejoin a group and all of that, but okay, I think this should be okay for now. Right. Okay. Think joining groups is done at this point. Cool. What I'll do at this point is probably host this up actually on a backend as an API and probably start using it maybe. But before that, I'll try to make the front end as well. But yeah, let me actually put it up in a backend and host it. So I'll go to Railway and actually host this project. A couple more changes I need to do here. I need to add a security implementation. Okay. Then need to define that in some places. So users register login. Yeah, update user data should require mandatory auth. Okay. Security here in groups. I think we need security for everything mostly. Create, update, join, leave. All of them are jailbroken mandatory. Okay, we'll add this. Cool. Hey, hi, Yunus. Yeah, so what this project is about, it's like this. Let me show. It's kind of like a website where you can create a group to meet a bunch of people and let's say somebody is here in New York. And then copy the link. Somebody else wants to join. They are probably in this location. So for these two people, this is like the midpoint to meet. And third person can join. Probably they're coming from New Jersey somewhere. Probably live here. So of course their midpoint is going to be in the middle of this ocean, so that's not useful. Let me actually add a fourth person. Some can't meet in the middle of Hudson River, but yeah, if somebody is from Brooklyn, maybe. This is the midpoint, and then you can find out some suggestions of places to go to which are middle for everybody. So this is something I just literally I generated just a front-end only version of it and does not save data in a database. So I'm trying to making it properly, which I will host and keep it permanently. So that's what I'm trying to build. Mostly these are the kind of APIs that I would be having: registering a user, login, update the user's own location, create a group, and then people can join a group or leave a group. That's basically it. Uh, Quite a lot of it is done. In fact, I will start the job of hosting this slowly now. So this is the part where the basics are sort of done. How to use this API and make the front end out of it now. But yeah, let's see. I want to create a group, create a share link for the group basically. Yeah, so I think that should be it. I don't think we need anything else. So if I create a group, my response is gonna have a code. Yeah, it should be, I think, correct, right? Hmm. Hi, Vibhishan. Not entirely vibe coded. Like, I mean, I am actually using Cursor and I am kind of asking it to build me features like that. It is generating code. Sometimes I'm editing the code that it is generating. So it's me and the AI both together pairing up a bit. The original version I built, this was completely vibe coded, yes. I think I will vibe code the front end entirely, but this was sort of like the back end. But yeah, that's kind of it. Um, let's see. I will create all the things required to host it. So I need a Docker file. And I will need a. Okay, cool. Let me actually create a Docker file. I'll just copy it from my older project. So I'm using Golang 23, I think. Actually, let me change all of the places it has 1.23. Cool. And think the binary is midpoint place. I think I don't have public HTML in this one. Yep. That should be my Docker file. And do I have a ARM64 Docker file as well? Yeah, I'll make a copy of it. Okay, now to deploy it on Railway. Cool. Hey, Ahan. I don't know, man. I am. I mean, I've been writing code for 10 years now. I like vibe coding. It saves time. I think it's not good way to learn to code initially when you have no idea to code. I mean, I know a lot about coding, so when I vibe code and AI generates bad code, I can easily fix it. Uh, so I mean, if that can't happen, then probably that's a bad idea. Uh, Otherwise, I mean, I don't know. No reason to hate. Rafi, about OpenAI docs. So my approach is usually I prefer it being generated. I mean, first doc and then code. No, I don't do it that way. What I prefer is I prefer those web frameworks where you can usually annotate it on top of your root functions and it will automatically work. So, for example, here for each of my root functions, you can see. So this is my user route, and here there is register, login, and update. For each of these routes, I can just write the comments. What is the name of this particular route, and what does it accept, what does it produce, what is the request, and what is the response in form of. So yeah. That's basically, I mean, and it automatically generates the thing. That's the format I generally prefer. When I'm using Node.js and TypeScript, I prefer Nest.js. There's this framework called Nest.js, and there also you can automatically generate Swagger documentation. On Go, I prefer Fiber with this library called Swag, which can generate it. So that's how I typically prefer generating OpenAI docs. Like, keep it along with the code and comments, and it automatically keeps getting generated. Okay, here there's a to do. Yeah, there are some things I need to update here. Okay, this was done already. Uh, so I mean, it does better than humans is only when I mean you're comparing very beginner humans. Like for example, this project that I'm working on, it's a fairly simple project as of yet. It just has 4 or 5 endpoints, and still when I'm generating new code, there's a lot of things where I have to go and edit it and fix it. So I don't think it's yet better than humans, and it's better than some humans in some work, and it will keep improving for sure. So we need to kind of learn to use it, figure out what things we don't need to learn because AI can do it for us, and what newer things we need to learn because now we can do more things which was not possible earlier. So sort of like that is what I feel. Okay, let's see. Uh, uh, okay, what I will be doing is actually creating a new railway project. How it usually done is you can actually deploy from a GitHub repository. Uh, if you have a Docker file, it's generally fairly easy to do that. I guess it should work. We'll see. I think it takes the variable port from config, I hope. Port. Yeah, port it takes from the environment. So I think it will read from the environment. So I have to set railway environment equal to production here. Oh, I don't think that's required apparently. Oh, it's in production. So fine. Uh, let's see. has gotten built. Is it deployed? Apparently so. Oh, okay. I think 3223. Hmm. Not work. Okay. Seems to be couple of issues. It's trying to use Postgres. I will sort that out. Yeah, I want it to be on SQLite only. Um, and okay. Ahan, I would say apart from competitive programming, I mean, obviously, uh, uh, spend some time building some projects as well, some real world projects. We actually made some APIs, some apps, some front ends just to get a hang of that. Just competitive programming will get you through your initial few interviews, but will not make you job ready in that sense. Uh, Vibhishan, so yeah, I mean, what it did was because my repository has these environment variables, it just picked those up and it suggested that to me that do you want these stuff like that. So I said that no, I don't need that. I just added my own DB dialect, which is SQLite. I mean, in future in production, I want to use Postgres. For now, I will just use SQLite so that it starts working. Seems to have started working. Let's see if it is. So you can generally see the logs. Still using Postgres. Let's see why. It's still reading from here. Should not have. Um, Config variables. DB dialect. So it reads for all the missing variables. Otherwise, it reads from here. But it should still have read. Let's redeploy one more time. Let's see. Using SQLite, it has started. I have started on 8080. Interesting. So let me change the domain to 8080. This is update this and okay, let's try now. Yep, works. Perfect. Let's try and actually make the front end for this now. Okay, let's go and try to make the front end for this. I can pass the whole docs, I think, in the context. Yep. Not bad. I think I can. So let's see. I'll create a new app. Start a new chat. And let's see. Okay. 1 million tokens. Why not? Okay. Yeah, I think I had my prompt written somewhere. Yep. Okay, something like this. I will remove these lines. Where's the docs? Swagger.yaml. Oh, okay. Let's see if this works. I think I will download the front end code and then make my changes to it. Uh, the front end code that it generates is generally pretty good. I think it should be usable, the one it will generate. Not really great. It's no such endpoint actually exists, and they have assumed a proxy endpoint. But whatever, let's see where it goes. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. I have to add my map API key. Okay. Placeholder created. It's generating a lot of code, but I hope I don't have to fix a lot of things before it starts working. I have to change the API path for sure. So let me fix that path. Okay. Register. Let's see. Ah, great. That actually worked. Can check that. Yeah, it did work. User has logged in. Okay, not bad, I would say. What happened? Okay, I think we can expand on that. Basic UI was, I think it's nicely done. I think I can, uh, yeah, clone this and do further with this. Sure. Okay, something did not work because of group was created. Uh, v1 slash groups slash group ID. The group was created. Yep. Yep. Okay. Can't do a get here. I need to add a get group by ID method. That's all. Otherwise, I think it assumed such a method. Interesting. So these are some of the issues. I mean, it assumed that there is a group slash group ID method, which does not actually exist in my code. Uh, anyway, I think it's good. I think I can fix that part. But yeah, I think I like that it creates these things very easily. I'm not. I like doing mobile development. I don't like doing web development a lot. So doing this UI and stuff is not something that I feel easy to do, and it generates all of that, which is cool, I guess. Yeah. I think I will use this to create a landing page for my website for sure, which I can add into the main website. But yeah. Uh, Great. I think I will end my live stream for today. Been on for a while. We'll probably continue working on this more later sometime.